Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show so far. This week, rookie of the week, we're talking about. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling pretty generous. I don't normally give a lot of love to the teams that some of these rookies I've been looking at come from. This one comes from a team that my favorite team has done battle with on the gridiron for many, 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 many years. Sometimes 90% of the time they've wound up victorious, but we wound up getting that big W and taking home that trophy. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's enough shade thrown there. But this gentleman comes to us by way of Tuscaloosa Bryant Denny Stadium. He is now a Houston Texan. His name, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is Will Anderson Jr. Will Anderson Jr. actually, ironically, played for Alabama. Anybody want to take a stab what state he was born in? This makes me this tickles me. That makes me laugh. He was born in Georgia, in Hampton, Georgia, to be specific. I know exactly where that is. Actually, he just celebrated his 22nd birthday because he was born on September 2nd, where he went to Dutchtown High School and was a phenomenal athlete. His senior year, he had 22 sacks and 15 tackles for loss. He was named the Atlanta Journal-Constitution's part of their Super 11 team and played in the 2020 All-American Bowl. He wound up committing to play football for Alabama. Sorry, that was a really bad Forrest Gump impersonation, and that hurt my throat, so we won't be doing that anymore. Anyway, he came in and immediately started paying off dividends, wound up finishing his career at Alabama with over 204 tackles, 115 of them solo, 34 and a half of them for sacks, 58 and a half of them for loss. Also, he picked up one interception, which was a pick six. He ran that one back. So it's safe to say that he's a pretty good football player, right? Also contributed to, also contributed to the team by way of a national championship in 2020, the Bronk Nagurski Trophy, the Chuck Mendark Award, like anything that you can Bednarik. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. Any awards you can think of that they could throw at this guy, he wound up taking him home. He's a Defensive Player of the Year in 2021 and in 2022, which is amazing given the fact that those are the 2 years that Georgia had those phenomenal defenses with all those guys to pick from. That was not shade, by the way. I'm just letting y'all know. That one definitely was not shade. If it's shade, you'll know. Keeping it moving. He was drafted overall by the Houston Texans third. He was the third pick in this spring's draft. He signed a 4-year deal worth $35.2 million with a $22.6 million signing bonus. I really should have played better. I really should have worked better on my football when I was coming up, because it's just that's an insane amount of money to me. I mean, they deserve the money. I'm not going on a rant here. Nick already had the epic rant of the evening, so I'm going to stay where I am. We've already talked about, so now I told you about his stats. I told you about where he's from. Will Anderson is, think Lawrence Taylor with a little bit of Troy Polamalu thrown in. And every now and again, he will Jadeveon Clowney you. I almost cursed. You will get Jadeveon Clowneyed. He's got this insane ability to pick this, like Troy Polamalu. It's just something about him and that snap count. He's coming off that edge too many times. And I watched this guy play, again, another SEC player. I watched this guy play multiple games where the running back just didn't see him coming. Quarterback can't even get 3 steps into his 5-step drop back. He can also drop back and cover and defend passes. I mean, not a whole lot came around his end that he wasn't stopping before it got past the line of scrimmage or catching you before you got too deep into the secondary. This kid is absolutely phenomenal. And as we know, the Texans could use a little help on defense, which is why they picked him up. I think that he will be an incredible addition to their defense, especially since their marquee defensive player J.J. Watt left and went to go play, went off to supposedly greener pastures, is now retired. So I think that this guy is going to come in and make an immediate difference. I did not get a chance to track how he did in the game yesterday, but I will be keeping an eye on him, and I might do a follow-up report on him just a little bit later. Listen, if there's any defensive player you need to watch this year, this guy is definitely one of them. So just mark my words. If you see the Texans playing and they're on your schedule, don't roll your eyes and go, oh, God, the Texans suck. Watch it and see what this kid does. He gave us hell for 3 years when he was playing on the other side of the line against Stetson Bennett and those giant monster offensive linemen. He is going to do some serious damage in the NFL. To use my phrase I use all the time, as long as he stays healthy, we're going to see some good. Hey, we use it a lot. Am I lying?
You're right. No, you're right. 100%.
Ask Aaron Rodgers.
Man, come on, I was going to say that.
Sorry.
Can't look. I tell you what, just come on the show, just take all my phrases, take all my little phrases. It's all right, boo-boo. I will get you on the backside. Yes, as long as he stays healthy, just ask Aaron Rodgers. He will be a force to be reckoned with in the NFL, and hopefully a great addition to the Houston Texans. Although I don't see the Texans going to the Super Bowl anytime soon, I do see their defense getting markedly better because he's a member of their squad. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Rookie of the Week, Mr. Will Anderson Jr.
Right.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, Mr. Handy. Very, very, very nice, my friend.